Hello once again, welcome to our e-learning, and for our e-learning for today, we're going to discuss lesson 18, The Hero and the Minotaur. Today is April 12, 2020, and I want you to prepare all these materials, and if you're prepared, let's start. I want you to focus on the schedule week 4 because I don't want you to be asking for a lot of questions about the schedule. So this is our schedule. So we will focus for this week vocabulary and reading. So for today, Sunday, you're going to study vocabulary words and start reading the story. So you're going to finish the activity for vocabulary words for today. So you're going to finish vocabulary and you're going to start reading. So you are required to finish 3 pages of the story, lesson 18, The Hero and the Minotaur. So and after those activities, answer attached file in Class Dojo. So you are going to download the activity and answer it. Tomorrow, Monday, you're going to answer the Socrative assignment or task, and the lesson covered will be the activity for today, vocabulary and reading part 1. And for Wednesday, you're going to have lesson part 2, reading part 2, and you're going to answer the required attached file in Class Dojo, again focusing only on reading part 2. Okay, so let's dive into the vocabulary words. This is in page 518 to 519 in your Journeys book. So let's start reading. So you're going to read with me. Let's read. Number 1, steadfast. Steadfast. Number 2, rush. Rush. Number 3, bitterly. Bitterly. 4, unravels. Unravels. 5, labyrinth. Labyrinth. 6, fury. Fury. 7, embrace. Embrace. 7, abandon. 8, abandon. Number 9, massive. Massive. And number 10, somber. Somber. Okay, so these are the 10 words that you're going to learn and have some activities upon today. So let's go to the activities, and we have 2 activities for this moment right now. First, let's have letter A, find the context clues. We've done this for like 10-20 times in the classroom before, so I think you know how to do this. So first, you're going to read the sentences and find the context clues. So here, context clues are word or words or phrases that will give us hints or tips about the meaning or definition of the vocabulary word. So for example, steadfast and rush. So the Greek hero Odysseus is steadfast. He stays true to his goal of returning home. So which of the following phrases or words will give us the idea or the meaning of the word steadfast? Okay, so answer that. Number 2, rash. Icarus acts in a rash or foolish manner when he chooses to fly close to the sun. The heat melts with his wings and he falls. So which words or what words here, phrases, will give us the meaning or definition of the word rash here? Okay, so I want you to pause this video and answer those questions. Okay, so if you're done answering, let's go to the context clues. So for number 1, steadfast stays true. So the word stays true is giving us the meaning or definition of the word steadfast. So these words are giving us the idea. So staying true. Rash, it's being foolish. And finally, you cannot see it here, but I'm adding another one. You can read it in your book right now. Bitterly. Bitterly in anger. So this is the context clue, in anger. Okay? So right now, I want you to pause this video and download the activity that I attach in Class Dojo story, and you will answer 4 to 10. So I'm done with 1 to 3. You can copy these answers and you can continue answering 4 to 10. Okay, so now if you want help in answering this activity, you can go to this tips and or tricks and tips that I've given you before. So you can use the dictionary or the glossary. So you can find this glossary the last 3 to 4 pages of your book. And if you don't have a dictionary at home, you can use your internet browser, Google or Safari. You can type the word, and I think you know how to use this. Or you can use this link, https //www.dictionary.com/browse/Google, and you can enter and use the dictionary therein. Okay, so if you are done with the first activity, letter A, let's go to letter B. Letter B, you're going to use each vocabulary word in a sentence. So you're going to use each word in a sentence. So total sentences, you will have 10 sentences. So here I'm going to show you again 3 sentences. I'm going to use the following words: steadfast, rash, and bitterly. So for example, number 1, he remained steadfast in his belief that he did the right thing. So steadfast here is used because the meaning of the word steadfast is remain true or loyal. Okay, stays true to his belief. Number 2, please do not make any rash decision. So rash decision, which means foolish decision, maybe a mistake or wrong decision. And finally, number 3, we use the word bitterly in the sentence. He swore bitterly before he turned away. So swearing bitterly, which means in pain or in anger. All right. So these are the 3 sentences, and you can see here that I used each vocabulary word in a sentence. So again, in your attached activity, in your worksheet, you're going to make use of each word into sentences, and that will be 10 sentences. Now I'm going to show you how to answer the attached file. So I'm going to open the file right now and show you how. So this is the activity or the worksheet. So vocabulary and reading part 1 worksheet. So this is it. I'm going to explain to you right now. So how are you going to answer it? So steadfast is here. So you're going to write the definition in the first line. So in this first line, you're going to type the context clues, definition or meaning of the word steadfast. And on the second line, you're going to give me a sentence using that word, just like I've shown you. You're going to do that also for number 2, rash. So again, meaning, sentence. For the word bitterly, unravels, labyrinth, fury, up to number 10, somber. Okay, if you're done, you're going to go to you're going to continue question number 2. Answer numbers 1 to 5 through this one. So you're going to answer here 1 to 5. And if you're done, you're going to do the reading activity. That's the vocabulary activity. So here you're going to answer. You're going to read first 3 pages, and you're going to answer 1 to 5 questions here. It's 3 pages only, so it's quite easy, and you can take your time. I'm going to wait this for this activity until tomorrow, 9 a.m. tomorrow. All right. So let's go back to our presentation. So once you're done with this one, with the vocabulary activity, you are ready for the reading activity. All right. But before the reading activity, let's consider you watching this vocabulary audiobook. So this is in page 518, 519. I'm going to show you a video with an audio reading. Okay. So while you're watching this audiobook, I want you to listen carefully for each pronunciation, correct pronunciation, and diction of the word. You're going to read accurately, and I want you to practice thoroughly. So you can repeat and make the video slower in YouTube whatsoever. And let me click this for you. Click here to watch the audiobook. Let's go.
Lesson 18. Language Detective. Talk about the writer's words. Work with a partner. Choose 2 of the blue vocabulary words and use them in the same sentence. Then share your sentences with the class. Vocabulary in context. 1. Steadfast. The Greek hero Odysseus is steadfast. He stays true to his goal of returning home. 2. Rash. Icarus acts in a rash or foolish manner when he chooses to fly close to the sun. The heat melts his wings and he falls. 3. Bitterly. The hero Heracles fights bitterly in anger, with a fierce wild boar before he defeats it. 4. Unravels. Each day, Penelope weaves a cloth while waiting for Odysseus to return. Each night, she unravels it again.
Study each context card. Tell a story about 2 or more pictures using vocabulary words of your choice. 5. Labyrinth. King Minos of Crete has a twisting labyrinth built. The maze is home for the Minotaur, a monster. 6. Fury. The warrior Achilles fights bravely during the fury or violence of the Trojan War. 7. Embrace. When Odysseus finally returns home, he hugs his wife, greeting her with a warm embrace. 8. Abandon. A god in a myth might help a person in need, or might abandon that person to fate. 9. Massive. During the Trojan War, Greek soldiers slip into Troy by hiding in a massive wooden horse. 10. Somber. In a Greek myth, the somber or gloomy boatman, Charon, takes Psyche to the underworld.
Right now, so once you're done with the audiobook, with the vocabulary book, let's start reading. So I want you to open your Journeys book and read pages 524 to 526. So this is part 1. I am requiring you to read 3 pages of the story, The Hero and the Minotaur. Next, as you read, you're going to look for the main problem. So what's the problem in this 3 pages? You're going to look for the setting, what place, the characters. You're going to list the characters and what are they doing in the story, and a short plot. And here, this is so important. You are not required to finish the story today. So you can stop after reading the 3 pages or maybe 4 pages if you want to. If you want to finish, I will be very proud of you. But you are not required to finish this story reading for today. I am requiring only for the first 3 pages. So, but you are going to finish this until Wednesday, April 15, the whole story. Okay? So you have a lot of time to finish this story. Okay. So this is what I'm talking about. So I want you to pause this video. If you don't have a copy, you can pause this video and start reading this this lesson. So this is 524 to 525. So you're going to read this and also this one for today. And finally, this is the 3rd page, this one. So you're going to be required to read these 3 pages. Okay? So if you're done, you're going to answer the related activity that is written in the attached worksheet. So if you're done with the first 3 pages, you can watch the audiobook that I prepared for you. So where do you find it? It's in this link. You can pause the video and copy this link, or you can click on the description below in this YouTube comment, or you can ask your parents. They can follow the link in the Class Dojo story. So I want you to start reading, and you can take your time. I'm not pressuring you to finish this story. Just finish the 3 to 4 pages. That's enough for today, and you can finish it until Wednesday. Okay? So I hope that everything is clear. Everything is in detail. That's it. Thank you for watching. This is Mr. Johnson signing off. Thank you again, and goodbye.